see some message. Uh, okay. I don't know. But happy Sunday, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and wish everybody, well, wish the mamas happy Mother's Day. But also, I figured the one of pretty much the only way that y'all are gonna see content from me is if I come live. So I'm gonna do that. And so I just wanted to talk about what's going through my head right now. Like, I personally feel extremely blessed. I woke up, went to church today. So last week, I'm gonna post a video about that. I put it on Instagram, but last week I was late going to church as always, and I was feeling like not going. I had all these voices coming in my head midway there telling me not to go and stuff like that. This week I had none of that. I was late still, but I still went. And in going, it just dawned on me after a service that sometimes you need to be in a particular place, not so that you receive something. So last week, when I felt and I had all those voices telling me not to go, it ended up that we got there and people's marriages got blessed, right? So if I hadn't gone, I would have missed that. But this week, I got there. Yeah, it was Mother's Day. I knew they were going to appreciate mothers or whatever. So, well, I didn't know, but kind of assuming, right? And it did happen. So that's not why I went. I just went because it was Sunday and I needed to be in church. But after service, though, this week, I usually sit on the right side, like the extreme right. This week, I went and I sat on the extreme left side. And I just sat next to this older man. Well, compared to the age range of the people in the church, he's young-ish. But I want to say he was maybe in his 50s, maybe 60. I hate guessing people's ages. Maybe 60s, I don't know. But he was there, and then there was a seat in between us, and then there was me. The kids were asleep, the older kids. So my son and my daughter, 8 and 4, almost 5 this week, they were asleep. So I took the baby, 6 months old, with me, obviously, because where I'm at, she's at. Anyways, we were sitting, and after church, we had people come and basically just, what's up? Yes. Sorry. So we had people, the people around us were just like ogling over the baby, so, oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's here and things, because obviously they had seen me when I was pregnant, but then I skipped church on some days. So then one of the ladies who was particularly sitting behind me, okay, so before I share that, right, let me just set the scene for you. I live in a predominantly Caucasian area. Like 90 plus people here are white. And then in our little area, like where the houses are, we're the only black people. And then in church, we're the only black people as well. Like literally, there's no any other race. It's just white and then us. So when I go to church, I'm typically not when I go to church, just like around. I am typically very um reserved, cautious ish. Because you never know who's gonna be offended by your melanin and things with the climate in the country and all that. Like you just never know. So I go to where I'm going. I mind my business. I try not to provoke people. Um, Interestingly enough, I get a lot of love from people. Like they just it's overwhelming. Okay, so that's kind of the same thing. But then in church, people want to show love, but you can tell that there's like some hesitation on their part because they don't know what they're going to do that's going to offend me. I think we've never really had the conversation, but um so that's kind of how this lady was. She was just like, oh baby, so cute, but she literally had her hands by her chest because I guess she was hesitating to reach out, or something, because you never know, you'll offend somebody. But she's like, oh my gosh, your baby's so cute. um and I'm just, I'm not gonna touch her. I wish I could, but I'm not. I'm like, girl. So I took the baby and I handed the baby to this woman, right? Um, because my kids are super friendly and like it's fine, you know. Um, so I handed the lady. She's like, "Oh my gosh, is it okay?" And you could tell her face just it changed. You could tell this woman was going through some things, you know. But holding baby just there was, I don't want to call it healing, but you could tell that something shifted in this woman. And she was just holding on to my baby, and my little one, all my little ones, but my little one is so cute and snuggly. And those babies that just like kind of melt into your body. That's how mine does. So she did that. And then also she's got the best smile on earth with the little dimples, and she smiles at everybody. So she was smiling, she was cooing, and you could tell that this woman was just there in the moment with my daughter. And then she started telling me some of the stuff that she's been going through. Y'all, it's a lot. She herself was limping, because she has a condition that she's suffering from, amongst other things. Recently had an asthma attack. Also has the migraines. She literally had sunglasses just so the light isn't impacting her too much and stuff. So afterwards, I walked her to a car, and afterwards, as I was sitting in the car, we of course had other people, come in and greet us and just be nice. But afterwards, as I was sitting in the car, um, I thought about it and I was just like, dang, sometimes you need to be present in a particular place so you can be the blessing, and you don't always have to be the one receiving. So if there's somewhere where you need to be, and um, you're just saying to yourself, I don't feel like it, or let me not go, or I'm not going to benefit from this, or something like that, I challenge you to go, because you never know. Maybe you need to be in that place so that your presence can bless somebody else, you know. So that's what I wanted to come on here and share. I just thought it was amazing. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all you mamas out there. You're amazing. You do a lot of great work. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Yes, we're not appreciated, but I see you. So happy Mother's Day. I'ma go. How do I end this thing? Yes.